this is Elena Alsru. Thank you so much for joining me for this YouTube training video. I know it's been a little bit, but I'm really excited to get back into the training with you guys and share with you what I'm doing, what my goals are, how my progress is, and really what I'm thinking about while I'm doing my training. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to be able to train, and also I hope that some of what I'm doing can encourage you guys and help you learn. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much. Hey guys, this is Alina and welcome to the commentary for this past week's training. I wanted to start out by taking a moment and thanking you guys so much for being patient with me and my lack of putting out videos. It's been a kind of a crazy fall, but I've been really still enjoying the training process, and I'm trying to get back into the swing of things with making videos. I really admire people who are able to be more consistent than I am, such as Brian and so many others out there. But I am here doing it now, so I just wanted to let you guys know the workout was a lot of fun today. It started out with 3 keg over bar, and I started out using 80 pounds and went up to using 115 pounds. Then a 100-foot farmer's walk, and the goal is to hold your body weight in each hand as you're going. So for me, that's about 110 to 115 depending on the day. And then you are supposed to do 3 axle deadlifts with a pause in the middle. So it's 3 pause axle deadlifts, working up to a 3-rep max. There's the baby Nala. She is so sweet. Oh my gosh. Hi Nala. She just makes training a lot of fun and a reason to smile. So yeah, so this keg was the first time I had tried 115 in a while. Sometimes I don't always do cakes because it tends to bother my elbow, but it is important to practice them, and especially to work on your hip explosiveness. So the bar was a little bit high, but you'll be able to see later on in the video how things end up going. And so we've got hollow racks, 30 seconds, and these are just amazing. I'm really focusing on intensing my abs. There goes Nick giving me a fives, and trying not to stop. A lot of times in hollow rocks I get tired and want to stop, but I try to keep going. This was the 115 cake. I was able to get it, stuck on some elbow sleeves, really tried to take a nice big belly breath, use my hip explosiveness, and then get a little stuck, but watch my hands. I move them. It's like not panicking, but being able to shift them to where they need to be to push that cake over. So that was this was my top set of the day, 235 for 3 reps of axle pause deadlifts, and it felt amazing. I really liked this bar I was using, the Iron Mind bar. It was one of Brian's bars. He's like, why don't you use it? And I was like, okay. Then I move on to the volume work, which actually kind of kicked my butt, to be honest. It was as many pause deadlifts as possible at 75% of the top set of the day, and I had to hit 18 reps. And I started in at 155, so that usually is not a problem weight for me, but I will tell you, this was one of the hardest volumes that I've done in a while, and I don't know if it was the pause or just the amount of reps, but I felt it in my breathing, my heart rate. It was actually a really wonderful exercise, and I'm really just focusing on form here. Watch me kick my hips through as quickly and early as I can, because the pause is like a double hips. It's like a double hip motion. Okay, so the assistance was also a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this workout. We've got 8 good mornings, 8 Bulgarian split squats on each side, 8 front squats, and 16 close stance box squats. As many rounds as possible in 12 minutes, all with the same bar. So I start out with 65 pounds for the bar, and I just start going. I'll be honest, this is a really tough rotation, and my friend Em is next to me, and we were just both kind of going, and what I'm really trying to focus on here is when you've got that kind of lighter weight with a lot of reps, it's easy to just go through the motions without being mindful of what you're doing, especially on these good mornings. They're really important to keep your core tight. I'm just kicking my hips back and lengthening my hamstrings, and that's really what a good morning is, keeping my chest high like a Superman chest. These split squats, I'm pushing through my heel on that left side there, and then switching to the right side, pushing through my heel, feeling it in my glutes, and also feeling it in my quads. And then we do a little bit more quad intensive work with these front squats. And again, I'm focusing on getting my nice deep belly breath, trying to do a couple reps in one breath, abs staying nice and tight, getting a good range of motion off the ground. I'll be honest, I was not proud of myself today because I don't know why I was so winded and so tired. So it really teaches me how much I do need to work on my endurance. Um, as well, and kind of keep my head in it. It's easy for your head to get distracted while you're doing this and you want to stop. But I was able to make it through, and then you move on to the next day of training, starting out with pen lay rows. That's where the bar is all the way on the ground, so it's supposed to mimic helping you out with also the dead part or the weak part of your deadlift, and I really needed it. That was pen lay rows are really helpful for me with my deadlift and for just overall back strength. So then I go to 7 um, overhead presses. I switched up the bench press to overhead press today. I hadn't worked overhead in a while, and I really wanted to make sure I got time in with that. And then we've got the 50-foot arm over arm sled drag. You're using your whole body. See, I'm using my hips to pull that back and then drag that sled. Okay, these are super fun, bandy twisty things each side. I try to work on being really fast, but really I'm just trying to be explosive off the ground and incorporate my obliques. There's Brian and baby Nala. She has the cutest little bandana. I had them for both of them, and we were just having some fun today. A little family training going on here. Back to my pen lay rows, really focusing keeping my abs tight. I'll be honest, this is one of the toughest motions I feel like I do at the gym, just because of the position it puts you in. But that's where most people are compromised with the deadlift, because it's really hard to stand over there with weight like that and keep your core tight. So that was something I was specifically working on. I have been watching Olympic lifters at my weight in like actually in the Olympics, and they move their legs so fast for this split jerk, and it was something I was trying to emulate today. That's one of the things I do when I start to struggle with a particular lift or I want to improve. I just go watch the best of the best and try to take hints from them and apply it to my lifting, and it seems to work really well. At least mentally, it helps encourage me to do the right thing. Trying to get in sync with Miss Taylor here was actually really hard. Brian was trying to get a video of us doing this together, but we were just not in sync with each other. But we did match that day, and we had to get a video. That's just how it goes. So top set of the day for me, I was able to do 120 for a nice set of 6. Everything felt really good. Really had fun with the overhead press today. I was just thinking about those girls who are my size just lifting literally twice that much over their heads for the Olympics, and I thought, you know what, if I want to be in the Olympics, I got to start working. So this volume work, oh, and I forgot to tell you, my stomach was completely wrecked that day. It was all I could do, honestly, to make it through the majority of this workout. I really have major respect for people. I'm thinking of Brian, whose just stomach is not doing well the whole time they're training, and I struggled through, but Emily was a good partner with me and helped me get through. This last part was the assistant's finisher, and it was 20 seconds of bent rows, 20 seconds of floor presses, and 20 seconds of planking. So I really like this. You rested in the plank position. You were able to just kind of do a little bit of a lighter weight, but really work on technique and speed. And we were able to do it together. So it was a really good way to end the workout. I had a lot of fun today. Super glad that I was able to continue to move even though my stomach was killing me. To be honest, I think I do these like little drinkable yogurts and sometimes don't pay attention to the fact that they need to have like ice packs with them, and sometimes they stay out for multiple hours. So I'm thinking that was a problem today, but I started to feel better the rest of the week, so I don't think it was anything serious. Grateful I could get through this. Grateful I had good people around me helping push me through, Brian and Em especially. Such a wonderful place to be. I'm just so grateful for all the aspects of the gym and how much life it gives me. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me for today's training. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you so much. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me today for this new YouTube training video. Hopefully some of it was helpful to you guys and you can take some of it and apply it to your own lives and to your training, and then I can make you just feel better about yourselves and be able to give more wherever you are every single day. Thanks so much and have a good day.